All right, let's try this again. So we are on chapter 5, lesson 3, all right, and we're going to be talking about the distributive property today. All right, so we're just going to walk through. We talked about the distributive property when we did a 2-digit times 1 digit, and it's basically the same thing where you're expanding your number and then multiplying, okay? So let's look at an example. It says you have used the distributive property to find a product of a 2-digit number and a 1-digit number. So they're going to show an example of what we've already done. So 3 times 11, you break the 11 down into expanded form, which is 10 plus 1. And we use, does this look familiar? What's this called? Do you guys remember? Area model, okay? So we break down the 11 into 10 and 1, and then we do 3 times 10, 3 times 1, okay? So what is 3 times 10? 30. And 3 times 1? 3. And what's 30 plus 3?
33.
33. Okay? So you can also use the distributive property to find the product of a 2-digit number times a 2-digit number, which is what we've been working on in this new chapter. So let's look and see how we would do that. So we're going to do 12 times 15. Okay? So, let me make sure I do what they... Right now we're just setting it up. 12... Hold on. 12 goes here times 15. Is everyone good with that? Does everyone have that down? All right, so that's the first step. Now we're going to break it down a little further. And we're going to separate the tens, okay, and the ones of one of the factors. So we're just going to pick one factor right now, all right, and they picked 15. So 15 we can write as, what's expanded form for 15?
5 and 10.
Okay, so 10 and 5. And so we're going to put the 12 here, and the 10 here, and the 5 here. Does that make sense to everyone?
Yes.
Okay. Does everyone have this? Bless you. So now we're going to do 12 times 10. What's 12 times 10? 1.
120.
120. And 12 times 5? 'Keegan, can you help him?
60.
I said your name again. Just your name. That's the only one I ever say.
Darn it.
And then 120 plus 60? 180. Okay, so we have 120 here, 60 here. So 12 times 15 is 180. Does that make sense? Is everyone good with that?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so let's skip to number 3. Okay? So they draw an area model for you, and we're going to use distributive property. All right, is everyone good with that? So we're going to take the second number, 24, and we're going to break it up into expanded form. What's 24 in expanded form? 20 and 4. So they broke it down for us, 20 and 4. So then in this box, we're going to do 36 times 20. Now, we might have to do a little bit of work, which we're actually taking what we learned the first lesson, 36 times 20. Does that look familiar with the lesson we did, the first lesson where the tens, multiples of 10? So we can do 0 times 36, which is, and then 2 times 6, carry the 1, 2 times 3 is 6 plus 1, 7. Okay, so that's how they got that. And then 36 times 4 is what we learned in the last chapter. 4 times 6 is 24. 4 times 3 is 12 plus 2 is 14, so 144. So 36 times 20 is 720. 36 times 4 is 144. And you add that together, and it's okay to add it together on your paper, and you get 864. Does that make sense to everyone? So we're taking what we've learned in the last chapter and the first couple lessons, and we're using it. Because we learned about distributive property, we learned about 2-digit times 1-digit last chapter, and then we learned in the first lesson how to multiply by 10. So we're taking everything that we've learned so far and we're using it. Okay? All right, so let's draw an area model. So we're going to put 47 here, and we're going to break 19 up. What is 19 in expanded form? 10 and 9. So what are we going to multiply in this box?
47 and 10.
47 times 10, which is right here also. So they're showing you that you can use an area model, or you can do it just making an equation. It's the same thing, isn't it? Okay? And then 47 times, what are we going to do here? 47 times 9 here. And so now we got to do the work. 0, 7 times 1,
7.
and 4 times 1, 4. 470 here, which is what's here. And then 47 times 9, 9 times 7, 63. Carry the 6, and then 9 times 4 is 36 plus 6, 42. And then we just add them up. 470 plus 423, 893. What do you guys think? Huh? You don't know? All right.